up, everybody? This is Kim Insights doing another segment on My Mom Mondays. And on today's segment of My Mom Mondays, what I want to speak about, as we all know, is Father's Day weekend. So I just want to just take the time to acknowledge all my friends, all the fathers out there, my father, my grandfather, and those fathers who've been out there just been, take care of their children and just been, doing their thing as a father. I mean, like a lot of my life, I've been fortunate enough to be around my either my father or sometimes and my mostly my grandfathers who have just showed me the way as a young man, and even some other people I consider father figures that was outside of my initial family, just showing me the way. I just feel like as a father, like I just said it a little bit. They might not necessarily show you they might not show you the love and affection all the time, but the thing that makes a great father to me is just like the fact that they show us how to do things. They're men of action. They're a person of action. Because I was just talking to my boy yesterday, and it was just like it's crazy how like not all the time that a man tells you how much he loves you, because frankly, like I don't really hear it too much from my male counterparts, but it's the actions that they show. And sometimes like us as individuals, and especially like me as a kid, I didn't really understand that until as I got older, that like the prominent male figures and my father figures is in my life, they might not always tell me these things. And like I didn't understood that until now as an adult, that like, man, just them, just being there for me, like even when times get tough, and even when I felt like times was getting hard and I was on my last leg, I knew like they would be there. And like it was never about what they spoke on, because sometimes like I feel like the man is the heart. I mean, he is the heart of the family. The woman might, I want to rephrase it. The man is the heart, because without the heart, it still won't be alive. And the man installs the foundation, and the father installs the foundation. Without the father around, you won't have the person that gets the job done when things need to be done. And that's one thing I've found out about a lot of the prominent male father figures in my life. They got things done when it needed to be done. They was the foreman of everything. And like I just want to say thank you to all those fathers out there, because my grandfathers, both of them, the one granddaddy Sykes, who was alive, my granddaddy Brown, who passed away 11 years ago, they just always showed me how to get things done. Like I gotta really commend them, like especially like as a kid, like in the summertime when they just showed me the value of hard work. Like I could just remember sometimes like getting up in the summer morning and we had to cut 3 grasses a day just to make ends meet, and just to make things happen in the family, or just make things happen around the house. And how it shaped me to be the man who I am today, because when the going got hard in life, I just took things back to when we had to be kids and we had to cut grass and things like that. And even like another prominent male, a father figure in my life, and he probably don't really realize this, but I told him it before, and I really want to say, and I always want to say thank you to him, because when I was playing sports, he took me in as like I was one of his own when I was playing high school football at Bethel, and we worked out 4 times a day, and how that shaped me to be the man who I am, because I had to get up so early and work out just to play football. And them summertimes I spent exhausted, but when life got hard for me in college and things like that, I could just take it back to those time periods, just because like I knew if that was hard, then what I'm dealing with in life right now is not that hard. And that's them showing me the way. Like that's what the one thing I've noticed about great father figures and all fathers, that they don't necessarily gotta tell us and do the things they want and tell us the things that's going on, because at the moment in life they just show us how to do it. And like that's one thing I've taken from myself, that I've observed about myself, that's becoming a lot better, a lot more noticeable about myself, is I might not tell you everything, but I show you everything. And the thing about my grandfather Granddaddy Sykes, he always just he always kept it straightforward. And I and sometimes it might not be what you want to hear, but sometimes it might be necessarily what you need to hear. And even though he might not tell you he love you, or he might not tell you he do, I mean he might not tell you he love you or not, but I know his love is there. And even though the mother is the one that is the foundation, like I said, the father figure is the one that installs that foundation. He's the hard worker. He's the one that gets his hands and his nails dirty. He's the one that's going to make sure everything is right, even when things seem like they're going chaotic. He's the one that's going to keep things under control. And that's what I've learned about male figures and great fathers, is that even when the going gets tough, they're going to be the one that's going to tell you it's going to be all right. They're the ones that's going to tell you to keep your head up. And when things are going well, they're going to tell you, don't get too cocky. Stay level-headed. Because they learn from past experience, and they always here to give you sound advice, and they always here to give you, I feel like most of the time, the correct advice. Because they the ones that going to keep you at your equilibrium and at your equal balance. And I just want to say to all fathers, man, happy Father's Day, man. Like, I know y'all don't get the love that y'all feel like y'all deserve, but like I said earlier, I didn't know that as a kid until I got older, and became a man. And I want to say thank you to all those father figures in my life that showed me the way how to become a man. Because without y'all, I wouldn't be the man who I am today. I just want to say thank you to all fathers out there. I commend all fathers out there that's doing their thing as a dad. And with that being said, y'all, this is Kimberly Sykes on another segment of My Mom Mondays.